それじゃ顔役のところに向かうが、勝手に変なところ歩き回るなよ。うろちょろしてると面倒なことになるからな。
But I love wandering.
行くぞ。
Alright.
アジア街の外は今頃堂島組の連中が目を光らせてる。ここにいればまず安全のはずだ。きっちり筋を通せってことなんだろう。多分な。
喂，尾田，丽华不动产到底怎么了？为什么那样的日本黑帮也要帮？
我有我的理由。说到这里，他也没有展现技术。
陈先生可不喜欢黑帮，这点你们也应该很清楚。喂，尾田，你听到我说话吗？
我现在就是这个陈先生说句话，你别管我吧。
你可别得意忘形啊，尾田。丽华不动产的人就是以为万事都能用金钱解决。
小田、今のは何だ？
ああ、気にしなくていい。アジア街はお前を歓迎するってさ。なんて言っても信じねえか。
そうだな。
ああ、それより顔役には俺から話をする。お前は余計なこと言わなくていい。俺に任せてくれ。いいな。
ああ、わかった。
Wait, you going in? Oh.
ここだ。お前も入ってくれ。
Had to take one step by myself.
Chen 先生，这我客人是日本人。你不在意用日本语吧？こちらはアジア街の顔役で陳さん。陳さん、こちらが。
桐生一馬さんだね。元堂島組の。
陳先生は在日華僑に3人いる長老の一人だ。橘不動産の情報網にはこの方のネットワークも大きなウェイトを占めている。
アジア街に来るのは初めてだろう。狭くみすぼらしい場所だ。大したお構いもできず申し訳ない。とはいえ、これでも我々は以前このカムロ町でヤクザとも肩を並べていたんだよ。しかしそれをあなたのボス堂島宗平や風間慎太郎が力で押さえつけた。女子供含め多くの血が流され、やがて我々は地下に押し込められた。
桐生はその頃まだ堂島組にいませんでした。
無論承知している。ただの世間話だよ。
失礼しました。
その後力を失った我々は時代とともに日本人の金回りが良くなるのをずっと横目に見ていた。この狭いアジア街の中でね。小田さん、そちらの客人はアジア街に歓迎できんよ。その人はあの堂島や警察にも追われているね。ここにかくまえば災いの種になる。
それを言えば俺や社長も登場会に追われる身です。
アジア街は同胞を見捨てることはしない。だが桐生さんは日本人のヤクザだ。それなのに橘不動産はこの件我々に対して事前に話を通してもいない。
突発的なことでやむを得ませんでした。ですがここを追い出されれば桐生は堂島組に殺されます。
それでも我々は別に困らない。
待ってください。橘不動産からの上がりはアジア街にとってもでかいはずです。今までうちとアジア街はいい取引をしてきました。その上でのたってのお願いです。
取引は対等なものだった。こちらも金に見合うだけの情報は提供してきたはずだよ。あんた方に借りはない。
承知しています。ならこの件については別に金を用意します。
私の顔に金をくれとでも書いてあるか。
じゃあ他に何が必要です？言ってください。
やめなさい。礼儀を忘れて交渉はできませんよ、小田さん。
社長。
立花、あんたもういいのか？
陳さん、お騒がせしています。小田さん、陳さんは一度下した決断を変える方じゃありません。私たちもアジア外にいる以上、そのことをわきまえておくべきです。ここに桐生さんをかくまうことはできません。
でも社長。
小田、もういい。事情はよく分かった。俺はよそに行く。
帰る前にお茶を一杯どうだね。そのくらいはここにいても構わんよ。
いえ、お気遣いなく。
すみません、桐生さん。私もあの陳さんがここまで堂島組を恐れているとは思っていませんでした。
風間のおやつさんも言ってた。何年か前、堂島組は外国人のしのぎを奪って大きくなったって聞いている。その時かなりの血が流れたらしい。
ああ、俺たちはその頃まだカムロ町にいなかった。それで陳さんとの間に温度差があったようだ。
いいんだ、俺はここを出る。また連絡してくれ。
それなら西公園で身を隠すのが良いかと。ここほど安全とは言いませんが。
西公園？
ホームレスのたまり場になっています。あそこなら堂島組もすぐに桐生さんを見つけられはしないでしょう。
分かった。それにしても今は逃げ回るので手一杯だな。殻の一坪の方はどうなってる？持ち主を抑えるって話だったはずだ。
ええ、でもその話はまた後で。西公園に行ったら今夜だけはそこでしのいでください。明日迎えに上がります。
この寒空に野宿か。
かける言葉が見つかりません。
ならあんたも一緒にどうだ？
今二人でいるのは目立ちます。それに私は明日のために少し準備がありますから。
準備？何のだ？
大したことじゃありません。
そっか。それじゃあ明日だな。
ええ、それではまた。なんとか堂島組に見つからないように気をつけてください。
分かってる。
Tachibana said I should head for West Park. I don't have any place else. Now that I've been kicked out of Little Asia, might as well take his advice. Now we go to the park. They're ready. Let's go get money first. Get more money.
いたぞ、あそこだ。てめえ、観念しろよ。
Come here. on black. Don't do it. On my way, lady. Pachinko Big Star. They're a popular pachinko joint. That's always full. What should I do? God damn. I don't have that money. Let's see if I can get something from over here first. Can I get this? Shokichi camera. Yeah. 54%. He's gonna want to do a challenge now. I think it's an arcade game of some sort.
Nice. 儲かった
Oh,
上等だこれでどうだ資金投入だこれでどうだよくやったぜ
idiot. I got 55% of your area.
まあこんなところかまあこんなところかランクアップだ
Yes.
いい店になったな
Oh. Anyways. Not so much though. I'll get it. I don't need her help. I'll get through it with the mommy here. Slowly but surely, I'll get there. Just
ガ
do
ンガ
it.
ン稼ぐぜ
It's
ジ
fine.
ャリンジャリンガンガン稼ぐジャリンジャリン稼ぐぜ
Is there anybody? Okay, there's an applicant. All right, great. What do you want to do? You want to have an interview now? I'll interview them, sure. I am here. I'll interview the candidate. Great, let's get going then. Oh, but wait a minute. You're not gonna conduct an interview looking like that, are you? Sure I am. So? Well, you don't really look like the president of a company. We'll need to make you look more dignified and sagacious. Saggy, what? What does that have to do with anything? No, not saggy. You know, sagacious, like intelligent. Oh, I know. Wear some glasses. Yeah. See? They look good on you. Those glasses you left lying around really suit you. They make you look both dignified and intelligent. Didn't expect to be wearing these again, actually. Looks like we're all set. I'll call in the applicant. The applicant will be here soon. Please evaluate him to see if he's really motivated to work for us. Test for motivation, right?
Hi.
Yes. Apparently there are applicants out there who only attend interviews to get cab fare from companies. Are people really sinking to scams that low? Don't worry, I can spot people like that a mile away. Where does that confidence come from? He comes. Why doesn't he come in? You haven't told him to come in. No applicant would enter without permission. I don't get it. Please, just tell him to come in. He'll hurt his knuckles if he has to keep knocking. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Haruhiko Ijuin? I'm honored to meet you. Yes, likewise. Doesn't he see the chair? Why doesn't he sit down? You have to invite him to sit. No job seeker would take a seat without being asked.
Nani?
The hell is that about? Is this supposed to be funny? He's not fooling around. Job seekers are dead serious. Please, let him sit. But please, have a seat. Thank you. This is already exhausting. Is this going to go on much longer? It hasn't even begun. At least ask him a few questions. You need to determine if he would be a good fit with us. A question, why did you apply with us?
Hi.
Real estate is a business that serves one of the three basic human needs: food, clothing, and shelter. It's one that is closely tied to people's daily lives. Someone working in such an industry would have to be trustworthy. They would have to bear great responsibility, but that is where I see a worthwhile challenge. I've also heard that your firm isn't afraid to put new recruits in charge of accounts right away. I felt this job would give me a great opportunity to really grow. Wow, that little speech rolled right off his tongue. He must have practiced it a lot. Huh. I'm impressed, Mr. President. You can actually run an interview. Please keep going to see if Juin-san is the sort of person who would work out for us. Got it. What should I ask him next? What are your strengths, man?
Hi.
Well, I'm fluent in English. I lived in the States as a child, so I can manage most business dealings in English. Also, I was the head of our university's tennis club. I often organized events and socials, and I think it made me a good planner and organizer. He does appear to be very communicative. He seems like he has many friends, too. Yeah, maybe. What should I ask him? Have you experienced failure? Failure, No, not especially. I feel like I can deal with just about anything life throws my way, so no, I can't say I know what it is like to fail. He must be especially blessed. Maybe he's just lucky. Who knows? Are you willing to do anything? If you were to join my company, would you be willing to do anything? Yes, I eagerly await being able to exceed your expectations. So, anything. Yes, absolutely. I came to this interview to prove just how dedicated I can be. Isn't that amazing? There was no hesitation at all. He sounds primed and ready to go. We'll see about that. I think that's about all the questions we have for you. Ijuin-san, do you have any questions for us? Questions? No, nothing in particular. Oh yes, actually, I heard your firm makes hiring decisions on the spot. Is that true? Yes, you heard right. The president and I would like to confer about it. So, if you could just give us a moment. What shall we do? Should we hire him?
何
Huh? We're deciding now? Right now? Yes, the longer it takes, the more it will cost. We can't afford to sit on our decisions. How tight-fisted can you be? Juan-san was eloquent in describing why he wanted to join us. He could also speak English, plan events, and work well with people. What should we do? Too perfect. You're lying about shit. Get out of here. Sorry, but you can show yourself out. What? I failed? Why do you have to turn me down? Just a gut feeling. Gut feeling? Yep. Everything you said was perfect. So perfect it sounded like shallow bullshit. Huh? How dare you? You should be glad I came out here to interview for this pissant company. Oh. What's with this rinky-dink operation anyway? The president doesn't know jack about interviewing, and my knuckles are sore from knocking. What a waste of time. Hey, I came all the way down here for an interview. At least you can at least cover my cab fare, can't you? Okay. Wait, this scammer doesn't deserve a single shiny yen. What? I took your interview because I heard I'd get cab fare. Don't try to weasel out of it. Oh sure, you were able to rattle off all those perfect answers without a moment's hesitation, but it's the same script you use everywhere. You scam for cab fare, right? You never intended to join us from the start. When you said you'd do anything, I knew right then and there. Everyone has their limits. Well, yeah, so what? We're a real estate business, not some loan shark where some sorry punk like you can come beg for change. Now beat it. Yeah. Yikes, you can be really scary, Mr. President. Yeah, sorry for raising my voice. That's okay. Glad you saw through him, though. You had me completely fooled. I just went with my gut. Well, I'm impressed. Oh, but I guess we have to start over on the recruiting process. Yeah. Thanks for taking care of that. No problem, sir. I consider it an honor. Help wanted. Substory 15, end. So, if I leave and come back, is the next one ready? I think there's 3 of these. There's no mark. Oh, there was no exclamation mark, but it's here. What kind of person is it this time? This time the applicant's a girl. I read her application and she has neat handwriting, and her photo was pretty cute. I see, so she's cute. Mr. President, you better not hire her based on her looks. Of course not. What do you want to do? Do you want to interview them now? Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidate. Great, let's do it. You'll need to look respectable for the interview, of course. You know, it's kind of a pain to put on the glasses every time. Can't I just interview like this? Oh, heavens no. It's important for you to look intelligent, if you say so. Help wanted. Again. You really look good in those, you know?
Oi.
Wait a minute. Are you making me wear these because you like them? Well, actually. Oh, here's our next candidate. It's time for the interview. Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in. Excuse me. Sakurako Jogasaki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, likewise. Tell her to sit. Tell her to sit. Oh, right. Please have a seat. Thank you. Seems so ladylike. Yes, apparently her family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she can help out there. Or maybe she helps out there. Makes sense. I can see her wearing a kimono. Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she'll be a good fit here. Right, so, Yogasaki-san, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself? Yes, certainly. I'm impressed. This sounds like a real interview. Hey, I picked up a book on interview techniques. When? When did you do that? You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibilities seriously. Well, naturally. May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry, please do. Okay. My name is Sakurako Jogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I've worked with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I were to get a chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself. Also, I often get asked at interviews, so I'll save the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear, thank you. Wow, that was solid. She even told us the color of her underwear, so shut that down quick. She's amazing. Yeah, now I don't have to ask her. What the fuck? Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you wanted to get more details on? Should we talk about in more detail? Why aren't you taking over the family inn? Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also a very small and closed. It's a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I'd like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle in that role. Wow, she's got it all figured out. She does. What should we talk about in more detail? What can you cook? Said you were a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Let's see. I'm quite good at meatloaf, omelets with rice filling. What else? Oh, I make a pretty good white sauce. I often use it for preparing gratins? And European pasta dishes. Oh, that's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch? You're so worldly. That's impressive. It's easy to overcook white sauce, you know? Until I got the hang of it, I found it a challenge too. Assuming I get the job, I'd be happy to bring in some for you to try. Oh, really? Yes, please. Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. What should we talk about in more detail? Why do you feel confident in your fitness? You say you have confidence in your fitness. Why is that? I belong to a dance club at my university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear, so I think it has helped me build my endurance. I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests, or maybe you can do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps. But for now, I'd rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. Oh, she dances. I bet she'd look great doing a traditional dance in a kimono. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's about all the questions we have, I think. Yogasaki, do you have any questions regarding our firm? Yes, not to be forward, but there is a large inequality gap between men and women here. Or is there? No, I wouldn't say that. Thank you. It's a great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know? I was hoping to find a job that would let me work just as hard as any man. We have to hire Jogasaki-chan. Mr. President, she's a keeper for sure. I'm not sure about that. What is there to think about? A girl this courteous and so eager to work is a rare find in this day and age. She seems that way, sure, but there's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out. Is there something wrong? Yeah, something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. I mean, she's lying about something. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? I know what it is. It's the food. She said traditional shit, but traditional Japanese stuff. She didn't say any of the dishes, all of her dishes that she can make are traditional. Summary and signature dishes, not taking over the end, and signature, not taking over the, signature, coffee, no. And it has to be summary and signature. It's her summary and her signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up. Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something. Yogasaki, there's something inconsistent in your story. Inconsistent? Well, what might that be? You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn and that you helped out there on a daily basis. Yes, that's correct. You said that you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? If I'm working in a kitchen, it's only natural I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Marina, let's say you were to stay in a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it's a traditional inn, it would of course be Japanese cuisine, like sashimi and nimono. Oh, and in the winter, a hot pot would be wonderful. Right. And what's Yogasaki good at cooking? Meatloaf, omelet with rice, white sauce. Oh! I don't know about you, but no traditional inn I know of would serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Yogasaki-san? Wow. So you're really gonna nitpick me on something like that, that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies. Yogasaki-san?
Huh?
Yes, you're right. I made it all up. I grew up in a traditional inn. Are you kidding me? I came up with that to spruce up my resume. So what? But incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. I got too carried away with the details, I guess. Was everything a lie? Even the part about doing the traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school. But my kind of dance is hip-hop. Hip-hop? Hip and hop. I'm so done here. Hurry up with the cab fare. I'll settle for 20,000. Jesus, where do you live? Okay. Wait, we don't pay scammers. Huh? That's not what you promised. The posting said I'd get cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would I bother coming? You should be ashamed, you liars. Seems to me you're the liar. Or you're a liar too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense. You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. Oh. I bet you got everything you wanted your whole life, huh? Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody's going to pay you for your self-centered lying. Is going to pay you for self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So so get out of my sight. Damn. Eesh. Hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President. Yeah, sorry for shouting. It's okay. But, wow, that was impressive how you caught the inconsistency in her story. I didn't realize until you pointed it out. Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it? I'm beginning to find a new respect for you, President Kiryu. Oh, but I guess we have to start over with recruiting. Yeah. Thanks for taking care of that. Of course, sir. Your ace secretary has your back. End of sub-story 16. Sure. Yeah.